Can I comment? Um, no, I can't. Right, cool. Trying to figure out the controls again. Um, nah. Oh, green screen. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no, let's get that off. Oh god. Never mind. Hello. Ignore what happened there. I don't know what happened. I was trying out the green screen. Um, just want to point out for the record, there's only you watching anyway, but if the live cuts out for any reason, it's most likely YouTube disabling it again. Because apparently I don't look 16 or over, even though, as we all know, I'm 17. You know, it was gonna be me making the tail, but I'm scared to like move my face. I mean, the last time it happened, I was in this one, so who knows? I mean, twice it's happened when I was in that one, so um, I'm kind of just. It's like as the chat says, not chat. As the live says, it was supposed to be me making tails, but I'm kind of scared too, because I don't want to get. Oh, that's all right. You can go. I mean, to be fair, I don't think a lot of people are gonna watch. It's 5:22, so uh, yeah. But this is what I have so far. This is one of the spots. I have about four more on the other side. I say on the other side. Uh, in another part of my room. But yeah, I'm kind of just. So that's what it looks like on the back. It's basically just like it's two pieces of fur sewed together. I literally just sewed this one. I've got some others like this one here because it kind of like hangs on one part of the tail. So yeah, I just need to brush the fur down, if that makes sense. Um, so it doesn't get caught in with the sewing. If I kind of try and get it all to the middle. Like, I don't mind if it sticks up or anything. Hello. See, if it sticks up, that's better. The 10th time. Yeah. Um, so yeah, it kind of looks like that. Um, it's got a one on the back just because this is one half of the tail I'm making. I just got to brush all this fur kind of away from the edge. There's a bunch of fur going on my bed now. Thank you. Um, I've got some. My Hobbycraft order finally came because for some reason it was either I didn't put the house number in for it to be delivered to, or something got mixed up. But in reality, the app shouldn't have let me order anything if I hadn't put my house number in, so it didn't get delivered. So you had to get it re-delivered, a new package, and then yeah, well you've had to send the other package back, even though it's supposed to be returned to the warehouse originally. Right, it looks really messy, but it's just how it's supposed to be. And then this goes in like that. It's really hard to do it with the mask on. Yay, it's now on viewing. Love that. So yeah, it will just go in like this kind of thing. And then I sew it on the back. Kind of hard, so I'm thinking I'm not going to do it on the live just because normally I do it with the mask off and the visibility isn't great. I can see about here. So I'm going to put that over there. I have to say the hardest ones to do are the ones with spots. Well, I say spots, ones with fur on the inside. Because like I've done a few of them. And they're all kind of over that way in my room. Um, but yeah, and then those are the only ones that I've got to do with white fur for that half of the tail, and then I got to do that all over again for the other half of the tail because I kind of do it in two halves because I stuff my tails. So I've gotten a paper template. I've like sellotaped bits of paper together, drawn the template, cut out all the pieces, and then I've kind of traced them onto the fur. But I've only managed to do the white fur and some parts of the black fur. I need to do the kind of like this coloured fur now, but really that's the only one that I need to do. Um, and then I've got to repeat the entire thing, but I've got to flip it over. And I have to say, because the paper's folded, it's really hard to do it's really hard to trace onto the fur. It's really hard to cut out as well. I'm using these scissors and they don't cut fur that well. They can cut the back all right, but other than that, it's just they're not the greatest. They don't trim fur or anything. Um, I have to say, I'm watching the viewer count like go up and down. It's really weird. Um, because like a minute ago it was at 19 viewers, and then we went down to like 0 or something. Now back up to 9. So also, guys, ignore the hair. It's freshly washed this morning, and then I've just had to kind of slick it back with some water, otherwise it goes weird. But yeah, I can bring you guys over here so it can see me as an adult. Um, so yeah, um, I don't really know what to talk about. Um, I was on Fawn's live a minute ago on YouTube, not YouTube, TikTok. Um, but yeah, had my dinner. It was a bit early, and then I came upstairs and I was like, oh, I'll go live for a bit. But it doesn't seem to be working out very well. I don't know where Jet is today. But all my regular people have had to go, which is fine. People have not just like commitments and stuff, but like other things. So I know what to talk about. I'm just waiting for people to ask me questions in the comments, and then I'm kind of just yeah. Um. Oh, I went to Smith's yesterday because there's one sort of nearish to me, and I finally found Bonnie. I I swear to God, I've been looking for Bonnie everywhere, right? Um, basically, me and my friend loves Foxy, I love Bonnie. We're going I'm going as Bonnie for Comic Con London. She's going as Michael Afton. And so yeah, but I finally got the Bonnie plush. Um, this is turning out to be a bit of a boring live, guys. Sorry. I'm just waiting. The sewing takes me ages. Like, uh, yeah, I'm not actually resting it on anything. It's kind of just my weighted blanket, so it kind of acts as a support. I haven't actually cleaned. Yeah, this brush is getting a bit. It's just got paint on all of it because that was from when I did my bearded vulture mask, which is over there as well. But yeah, uh, Maybe if I put like, hmm, no, I don't think I've seen Wild Park or Wild Pack. Oh, I forgot to say, guys. If my live cuts out really randomly, like if it just stops, it's YouTube telling me that I'm under 16. I'm not. I'm 17. Um, it's funny though, they have a picture of my passport, like I've said in other lives. Don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just getting kind of bored. Um, because I've done my revision for the day. But yeah, I do hate how this is curled, kind of like curled, because like I need it flat to sew. I do. Everyone else seems to have like these really nice fursuit clips. And I have like pegs because me and my mum went to IKEA and she was like, "Oh, why don't you use these pegs for when you're sewing the fur together?" I was like, "Thanks." I mean, they work great, but they just sometimes they get in the way a little bit. But they serve their purpose, so yeah, there's nothing really I can do. 'Cause I don't even know where everyone gets the clips from. They're like the really nice kind of rectangular ones. Um, it's really all I have to say. Um, I mean, I go back to college tomorrow, which is gonna be okay, but then I start on my coursework thingies on Tuesday, so not looking forward to that. However, I have looked over the stuff and I feel okay about it. So I'm hoping that I do pass with a very good grade because I know I can do it, especially the presentation part because presentation is something that I excel in. Um, so yeah, that's basically it. Again, if anyone wants to ask me questions, this is turning out to be a really, really shitty live. Also, my hair is doing weird shit. Um, oh, lighting on doesn't do anything. Oh, cat eyes. Huh, it's not doing anything. I'm just looking at the kind of the filters and stuff. Q&A. Right. Let's do Q&A. Gonna set it in black. And the question is going to be uh what kind of videos do you want to see on my channel? Ta-da! There you go. Actually have something. Um, because genuinely, guys, my engagement, as much as it's going up, like I now have 1.32k, which is insane. Cool. I'm trying to do more quad videos since it's more summerish out. Like, as you guys can kind of see, it's like really sunny today. Which is good. I've been off for 2 weeks, but I haven't really made any quad videos because I kind of lost my form a little bit. But I'm trying to get that back up. Um, Also, I'm trying to work on new things. Like I know I'm excelling in mask making currently, but that's really about it. So, not really entirely sure. I'm also trying to make my dino mask into my fursuit, which would be nice if I could get it done now, but I don't have a mannequin head and I need that to be able to wrap it in the stuff and then duct tape it, use all the materials, and make it. So yeah, and now we have no one watching, which that's fine. I'm probably gonna do one later as well, so it's not too bad. Um, I mean, so half the time I think about doing revision on live, but like at the same time I don't want to because like a live is just a kind of way to relax, which sounds strange because like it's a live. You're constantly talking to people if you're pretty popular. I'm not, which is okay. I like my little slice of the internet, but it's nice to kind of like come away from the revision for a little bit and kind of just sit down and talk to people that follow me, talk to people that are, kind of stumble across my channel. Yeah, it's a nice sort of slice of the internet. But yeah, um, I am hoping that in this mask, do do you want me to? Oh, are you watching the boiled one? Because I love the boiled one. I think it is one of the coolest. It's not analog horror. I'm trying to think of a genre of horror. It might be analog horror, but I love the boiled one. Can I stand high? I mean, currently I'm kneeled down, but that is it. Um, I'm not gonna stand up, mainly because I've been sat down for a long time. Um, and I don't wanna fall over. Cool. Yeah, it's nice to have 15 people watching. Yeah, I know the boiled one. Like I said, I love watching it. I think it's cool. Um, I would say I do really love horror. I think this week I've watched about 4 horror films, and that sounds like not a lot in like a week, but it was in like a couple days. So I think it was 2 days. Um, yeah, I'm trying to find some better ones on Netflix. I really like Tarot. I bought the DVD and then it came out on Netflix, and I was like, oh, come on, mate. Like seriously, because half the time when I buy a CD, not a CD, sorry, a DVD, um, I am a Therian and a furry. Um, yeah, I'll buy the DVD and then 5 minutes later I'll find it on Netflix. I'm like, I mean, Sting isn't on there anymore. Sting is this like spider horror film. I really like that one. I've got it on DVD. I've seen it. I've watched it on that, and then it came onto Netflix. I was like, brilliant. I've just spent £10 on a DVD that I could have watched on Netflix, but they've taken it off Netflix now. You know what? I hate that they've taken The Big Bang Theory off there. It's on Disney Plus if anyone wants to watch it, but they took it off Netflix and like it had all my progress saved because I was like continuously watching it from start to finish and then going right back to the start again and then going all the way through it again. But yeah. Um I'm kind of just surrounded by a bit of mess right now because I've got a bunch of paper on my bed. Pens, my failed leopard tail, which is, for those who don't know, it's this one. I started colouring it. It's gonna be scrapped. I'm gonna unpick all the stitches up here, and yeah, and I'm gonna take all the stuffing out, and then repurpose it and put it into the other leopard tail that I'm making. So yeah, I need a new belt. I'm not gonna lie, I need a new belt. Um, so I have to say one of my belts broke. And I had this like clear belt from my first kind of proper leopard tail. That was from Amazon. So it's actually in my wardrobe, but I don't really use it. I'm thinking of selling it because I don't want it anymore and I don't use it anymore. And it's got a wire in the tail, which makes it really really stiff. So I thought, oh, I'll just make my own, which then led to this one. That one was meant to be, I was like, you know what, I want to have a leopard tail. So I sewed it all together, I put the stuffing in, I worked really hard, and I was like, oh, this is brilliant, you know? Then I just started colouring it. That didn't work out too well, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to buy the fur, I'm going to make the template, and I'm going to make myself a leopard tail, which is kind of what I'm doing currently. Um, I was like, well, I've got the white fur, all I need is the black and the beige fur, which they all have at Hobbycraft. So I did an order, and it didn't come, and I was like, huh, where's my order? Yeah. Um, sorry, someone's offered me a price of £55 on Vinted. I have no idea what that's for. But yeah, I will say this mask is starting to kind of like hurt now. Yeah, that's okay. You guys can just leave whenever you want, to be fair. I kind of just on live. I don't know, but I'm always here. So yeah, this mask is getting a little bit kind of tight, so I might just change it for this mask. However, whenever I wear this mask and I turn my head like that, YouTube starts thinking that I am under 16, which I hate because I'm clearly not. Look at my bio and everything, it's just like, yeah. Um, alright, just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, if the live cuts out, and it stops for whatever reason, then I am so sorry. I will try and get it appealed again because, yeah, YouTube likes to say I am under 16. I'm not, and it really pisses me off because, yeah. Anyway, I've talked about that too frequently. I'm hoping to remake this mask at some point, and I'm thinking, I'm not gonna do the elastic that's on my leopard mask and my bearded vulture mask because it's really tight. And I will say, the elastic that I do for these kind of masks, with the strap over the top, it's normally, well, it was before when I actually had hair. Because currently I have really, really short hair, which I wanted. You know, I cut my hair off. I donated 23 inches of my hair to charity to make wigs for children. Well, it's called the Little Princess Trust, and that's where I donated my hair to be turned into wigs for little children. I think it's little girls who are facing stuff like alopecia, going through cancer treatment, just any person wanting a wig who has lost their hair, basically. Um, yeah, all the elastic is kind of measured to, thank you, measured to go over my ponytail, basically. So now these are kind of looser fitting. But it's alright because, you know, if I shake my head, it wobbles a little bit, but then it kind of should. Like, you don't want it solidly on there. Whereas the other two are. The only problem with these ones though is that faux fur gets stuck in your mouth. Um, yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping to remake it. But with like properly like furred outer and everything. It would be cool if we could like pattern it like a fursuit head, where you could just like cover it in cellophane, duct tape it, and then take the pattern and then do it that way. I think that would be really cool. But unfortunately, since this is paper mache, I don't think we can do that. I'd love to try though, but I don't want to ruin a really nice mask base um that I really really like. So yeah, I kind of just have the string here from. Oh, it's not string. It's some sewing thread from thingy. to say? Now I really don't know what to do. All I really have to say is that I have a lot of mask bases up. I say mask bases. I have a lot of pre-made masks up for sale on my Vinted right now. Recently I uploaded a bunch of stuff, and someone's actually already interested in the red crested Tarako mask, which is one of my old bird masks. Aw, thank you. Um, so yeah, someone asked if they could have pictures of someone wearing it, so I sent them that, and I'm hoping they buy it. 'Cause it's only 15 quid. I think it's a medium quality mask. I might be like doing them like pricing them too low. I price them based on kind of, I don't know. I want masks to be affordable, even though people say that it's a luxury to have gear. I like to price them at an affordable rate just because I don't feel like they're worth that much. Hello. So yeah, normally like my cat mask bases and some of the smaller masks are more 15 quid. I think my whale mask, which if you followed me for like a couple months, you would have seen. It's basically like it's up there for 25 quid. Do I go public gearing? I have done before. It hasn't always gone so well, but there's nothing really you can do about that because not everyone's gonna be accepting of this. I love your mask so much. Thank you. I have 4 masks. That's cool. How many do I have? Sorry, I'm trying to keep stop my face from going that way because like I've said before, it age restricts me for whatever reason. But I have one, two, three, four. I think I have 7 masks. I'm not entirely sure. 7 personal ones and then quite a few up for sale. So yeah, I'm hoping to make more pre-made though. It's kind of like I uploaded everything the other day onto my Vinted, and I was like, okay, so now I have nothing more to upload, but I want to upload more. Like I nearly sat down for the last couple hours of the day and just made more pre-mades to sell. Because it is really fun, like adding all the flowers and stuff to them, because like all the hard work of making the base and painting it is done. Now you just get to add any cool accessories that you want. Yeah, seagulls. I have to say, I prefer tails. Like ears are cool, but like headbands, they kind of hurt after a while. But that's cool though. Ears or tails is like a good combo because masks they get a bit heavy after a while. I don't anyone who makes masks, a lot of them when they make the masks, like they'll cut out the bit like in between the snout and the actual cat mask base where they snip out the original nose and mouthpiece. I don't. I kind of keep them in there as like a guideline for where my face should be. I love my mask. Thank you. So yeah, I keep them in, but it does make it hard to breathe. That's like the only problem that I have. Um, Also when it starts to like I don't know dehydrate your lip because um you might have ears and tail on. I mean it is cool. Is your friend a Kimono Mimi then? Um, I have to say I do love Kimono Mimis. I think my friend wants to be a Kimono Mimi, and if she does, like I'll just sneakily pass her over like a pair of ears and a tail. Like join us, be one of us. I mean, I'm not a Kimono Mimi myself, just because, like I said, the ears are a bit too much behind my ears. Because like the headband, it kind of starts putting pressure on my ear behind my ears after a while, and it kind of hurts. But I do really enjoy wearing the tails, just because it's kind of like, it's like this is me, and I'm not gonna hide it, even though I hide it at college. But my friend is there, and that's cool. Um, I think the only Therian friends I have, um, is like people that I have on a group chat. Um, I think that's about it. We haven't actually met up in person. Um, Actually, no, tell a lie. I did have a Therian friend, but he didn't want to call himself Therian, so what's the stream about doom scrolling? Well, first off, hi. My name is Bagheera. I am a Therian, Otherkin, Fictionkin, and OCkin. I'm also furry. This stream is it was meant to be me making parts for my tail. This is part of the spot, like one of the spots for my tail. But because of this mask specifically, whenever I turn my head, it age restricts me. So I kind of just asking questions, letting people ask me questions, and it's kind of just like a general chatting. Um, so yeah, I kind of got